Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Crusader Kings to Society Golden Joeblivion, back with our man, King Jon, the third of the House Stargaryen, or Stargaryen for short. And last episode, we won the War for Independence? I don't really remember. It was quite some time ago. But I do know we're having some issues with Jon Snow being bugged out as part of House Right. I have fixed that. It actually didn't take that long to do. Just, simple. Oh, we also got married to Queen Marjorie, by the way. Which I think means we killed her husband. And we'll find out by looking through kills, not the inventory. Yep, beheaded Tommen. And so we married his wife. She's kind of upset with us because we supposedly killed her kinsman. Which, okay, apparently that's a thing. That's a thing. We're still trying to sway her. We also killed the last of the Bolton, so House Bolton is gone, and we've inherited the lordship of Ethering, as well as the lordship of the Dreadfort. I believe we have a peace treaty with Queen Marcella until 8313, so for a long time. However, maybe we'll get lucky and she'll get killed. I believe Griff Whiteheart has been in your custody for too long. He's offering to pay for his release. Fine. That's fine. Is anyone else in our dungeons? Ah, Marcella. Holy shit. If we killed her... Seize valuable artifact. Well, we're already tyrannical enough. But if we killed her... The crown would go to somebody else. Who is her heir? Shireen. Shireen Baratheon. If we could seduce her, that's not going to be a thing, though, because we're in totally different realms. I'm just saying, though, if we could I'm pretty sure Jon Snow could seduce Shireen if he really tried. And if he did, then yeah, apparently she's all of these. Weird. I didn't want to look at her treasury. Yeah, she's got Lightbringer. Now, is that the real Lightbringer? I think maybe it is. I don't know. I honestly don't care. But if we seduced her, got her pregnant, and then she were to become queen, then we would have a... Well, it all depends on if she would convince her husband that the child is his or not. If she says, hey, it's not yours, then it's like, okay, House Stark. Well, it would be a bastard, though. It would be a bastard on the throne. That wouldn't be ideal. But, I mean, we would kill Queen Marcella, which I'm sure everyone in chat would be perfectly fine with, and then Shireen would take over, and then we could claim the Iron Throne. With only 20,000 men, though, that's kind of ridiculous. And Mace Tyrell is currently attacking Iron King Euron Crozite in Hashtag War for Sir Laswell's claim on the Reach. Bro, come on. Why don't you fight for your fucking independence or something? Lord Wireless. Brandon Tyrell. Interesting. We may have to betroth our future children. We're gonna give our future children with Marjorie the Dreadfort, but we might have to arrange a marriage between them and more Tyrells just to secure that alliance. Or maybe we move on elsewhere, because right now the Tyrells are subjects of the Iron Isles who are independent. Cersei Lannister will never aid us. However, if we killed Marcella... It's 29 members. Jesus Christ. Okay, so let's look at the inheritance of the Kingdom of the Westlands. It's not actually a kingdom. You're not actually a Dowager Queen Cersei of the Iron Throne. Yeah, you're Lady Paramount. The line of succession would go Marcella, Cersei, Kevin Lannister. She's married to somebody. She's married to Martin, but she's old, so I don't think she's going to be having any more kids. Although that intrigue has got me kind of scared. That's some scary intrigue, especially since Jon has 0 intrigue. Let's see, can we change this focus? Next year we can. Next year. So, I mean, we killed Marcella, Cersei dies, it goes to Kevin. Kevin Lannister. Okay, so it's gonna be in the hands of the Lannisters for some time. But like I said, if we killed Marcella, we would be able to march on the Iron Throne. But I think the Iron Throne has too many allies. They've got too many friends. They have 90, almost 100,000 men. Oh, Jesus. So maybe right now wouldn't be good. Oh my God, there's even a Lannister in Storm's End. Lady Paramount Saria? Malister? Oh great, so the Stormlands are completely controlled by the Lannisters. Fucking Lannisters. So does Shireen exist anymore? Where is Shireen? Is she unlanded? She is at court in the Red Keep. Is she a prisoner? We could kidnap her. I'm sorry, I'm getting some really dark thoughts. I'm thinking almost... No. Getting her to join our court. She despises us, though. Traitor. Okay, great. Thanks, Shireen. Thanks. Is an adult. When does she become an adult? Maybe we can make her like us for a long time. Anyways, let's go fight in this melee. We'll use this time to rebuild our forces, I suppose. Yeah, Winterfell needs to have all their men back. Yeah, we need to rebuild our armies. You're in Winterfell to train troops, right? Yeah. Maester. Do we get maesters? I don't think we get oh, we do. Send for a maester, please. Oh, great. We have even more levies. But we should be trying to get alliances with other maybe the Iron Isles, even though I despise Iron King. I despise the Squids and Iron King Euron. Who's his heir? Lord Victarion, his brother. Great. Our maester is here. Have we built our personal study yet? Not yet. That is a lot of gold. 100 gold for a fucking personal study. I don't know about that. How much money are we making? 8. Wow, okay. Alright, charge. We fight people. Speed. We are legendary. We're still trying to get the other piece of ice. Because we already have Willow's Wail. And the reason we have -5 tyranny is because we took the Crown of Winter. Which, we have somebody trying to repair our... Whoa! Yeah, let's get our wife. Marjorie, she can be our diplomat. Look at that, perform statecraft. Reputation repaired 15%. I love it. I love it. Marjorie, you're the best. Just don't cheat on us, please. We've already had enough of that, for once. After fierce duel, you are forced Alton to concede defeat. Great. Super. And then we're going to fight more people. Attack with speed. There we go. Anyways, I'm looking for the other piece of ice, which is Oathbreaker. We're looking for Oathbreaker. Show owners of the Valyrian Blades. Do it. Get this out of my face. There we go. Win the melee. Swords, axes, arax. Lady Brienne of Tarth. She still owns it. That's fine. So let's go find Lady Brienne of Tarth. Lady Brienne the Maid as Kansa. So, out of curiosity, if she dies, where does the sword go? This is the blade I need if we're going to reforge ice, which I really, really want to do. Which, by the way, I think ice should provide a greater personal duel skill than Longclaw. Because right now, all Valyrian blades, axes, whatever, all provide the same. In fact, maybe even daggers. I suppose we can check that. Show me owners of Valyrian blades, daggers. You have Valyrian daggers. Okay, plus 15. It's only a -5. It's only -5. And Iron King Euron has Dragon Binder, Driftwood Crown. I'm looking for your Valyrian Steel Armor, plus 20. Shade of the Evening. Interesting. But yeah, the swords, arax, axes all do the same plus 20 dual skill. But ice is a fucking great sword. I think it's the only one of its... No, that's not true. I was going to say it's the only one of its kind, but I believe Blackfire was also a great sword as well. And great swords, just, they're more dangerous. I suppose it depends on the circumstances, but come on. You're really going to say that a Valyrian longsword is going to do the same personal combat skill as a greatsword. And the reason why I think the greatsword should do more is because reforging ice now doesn't really have any real benefit to it other than just sentimental, lore-wise sentimental value. It has no difference in stats, I believe. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there is no difference. Anyways, we need to get Brienne. Brienne. Where's that woman at? Where is she? Would she be willing to join our court? No, she doesn't want to move, and she likes her father too much. It's kind of weird. Father, yeah, but if you have cancer. Anyways, could we kidnap her? No. Could we kill her? No. Could we buy a favor? Yes. Now the question is, if we bought a favor and we invited her to our court, what would that accomplish? Would her being in our realm allow us to take the sword from her? I mean, if we can throw her in the dungeons. But here's the thing, is that you can buy favors, and sometimes they still won't join your court. Even though the game says it should let them. What we could do is not do anything. Jesus Christ. Oh, she's celibate. Does that mean she can't marry? I don't know. She's refusing marriage requests. God damn it. I was going to say, if we can marry her matrilinearly to somebody, if we can marry her matrilinearly to somebody, then we could have her. We could bring her to our realm. You son of a bitch! I demand return. Demand return of artifact. is not. One of these must be true is not King Jon. Well, we can't change that. We can't fucking change that. Interesting. We got to figure out what we're going to do with Brienne of Tarth. Maybe we can sway her into liking us. And then maybe if she likes us enough, then we can pay her if we can buy a favor. No, I don't want to be known as a duelist. Duelist sucks. It sucks. I would rather have strategist. That is a much better, it might be the only other military or martial-related lifestyle is strategist. Duelist and strategist. Oh, no, there's also hunter. Which is okay, I guess. But I would prefer to have something other than those two. Socializer's pretty fucking good. And considering diplomacy is Jon Snow's second highest stat, that might be worthwhile doing. But also being gardener, being an architect could be nice. Being an administrator. Although, an administrator would be helpful for battles as well. I've recently found myself becoming friendly with Rickon. He chuckles heartily, however, when I attempt to compliment the man on his fighting technique. My lord, we both know that I did not do very well last time we sparred. Honesty. How refreshing. He seems to be a nice bloke. Would you like to be married? You could marry Jane, but she's almost 50. You could marry Alysanne. Ooh, who's 8. I think I'd rather have, you know what? It said budding friendship. It didn't say we were friends. Ooh, Samwell Stratus, the Dolores, Gren, and Samwell. Yeah, I think Jon Snow should become friendly. Once another year passes, we'll go towards carousing or something. Lord Roose has given me bizarre and repulsive evidence concerning Cole's sexual preferences. Yeah, let's do that. Can we imprison him? We can. Imprison 100%, and let's banish him to the Night's Watch. Call Cole for a trial. Or we can call him for a trial. Interesting. I'd like to send him to the Night's Watch. Alright, and Sir Ronald Dane. He failed. He's been pronounced innocent, and now there's a chance Jon Snow gets depressed. That's unfortunate. Oh well, we tried. I wanted to get piety for sending him to the wall, but ooh, no, can't do that. Can't do that. Too much to ask for. Normal winter. Oh, I hate winter. It makes building impossible. And even if we had somebody overseeing construction, it only reduces it by 42.5%. Can we invite people who are awesome? Maybe. We don't really need any more justiciaries. Brendan the Blackfish has the Bloody Flux. Is his wife pregnant? No. Ooh, that's rough. Buy him. You look like a good enough sort. We'll invite you. Who else? Look at all these disgusting phrase. Invite to court you. How about Steward? Lothar the Lame. I normally love Lothar the Lame, but we got a blood feud with him. Which is unfortunate. I really wish we could end these blood feuds, but unfortunate. Ooh, Betharios. Let's see. Do we have anyone with really high intrigue? Who is our intrigue person right now? Master Whispers, Sir Wallace Chelstead. We could get Harlan here, and all we have to do is convert him to the old gods. So let's do that. We'll do that. Rickon is slowly mastering the sword. Yeah, Rickon's kind of a weirdo. He's kind of a weirdo. We can't really arrange any marriages for him. Well, actually, I lie. We can. Would you be willing to marry Alysanne Dane? How does that aid us in terms of future alliances, though? Because that's really important now. We could betroth a marriage between one of the squids. Yeah, Kella's 1, Princess Arya's 3. Iron King Euron is the only independent king in Westeros at the moment other than ourselves, so it's kind of important that we ally with him if we ever want to take the Iron Throne, so to speak. No, actually, that's what we need. Fuck, I really don't want to ally with the fucking squids, especially not this crazy shit. There is Lord Victarion, who had his wife murdered. Great. I suppose. Princess Arya will not actually marry Rickon, though, because Rickon's not in our court. Alright, well, whenever he reverts back to the crown, that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Let's see, we got here Lordship of Winterfell, High Lordship of the Dreadfort. Yeah, we're gonna get that to our future child with Marjorie. Alright. What's our speed here? Let's see how far we can get running at max speed. Normally I don't. Normally that breaks my game. Hallis Mullen wants to get married. Are you heir to something? Castle of Dawn Forest belongs to... Okay, this is more Molins, Alright, yeah, I guess I'll find you somebody nice. I don't know why we're playing the dating game now. It's like, don't kings have something... Oh, yeah, so not only are we playing, set up a date as king of the north, we also have this little ridiculous, event here. While searching for a lost child, I came upon a band of rogues who robbed me. Just such a stupid event. I hate this event. It's so stupid, it doesn't make any sense at all. Lady Mira has inherited the High Lordship. Why? Why? From Lord Jojen II. Oh, Jojen's dead now. Died of a poor physique, and now she's gone too. Who is her heir? Arsa. Oh, great. With a hair lip. Nice. Yeah, House Reed has fallen on some rough times. Your Grace, I've spent the past months trying to improve your good reputation. She removed our tyranny. What a lovely wife. Lovely wife. I want to send her a gift. Is she our regent? She is. Send her a gift. Oh, should we already have? God damn it. Who are we trying to sway? I feel like we're trying to sway somebody. You're working too hard. No. Nope. So he killed Robin Dustin. Alright, that's fine. I wonder if Iron King Euron would appreciate learning more. Let's use our stewardship. And he was really touched by it. Okay, great. That's great. That's what we want. We want Iron King Euron to like us. My attempts to sway Euron. Oh, great. I love how Jon Snow and Iron King Euron are getting along swimmingly. Quentin of the Western Liberation Revolt? Nah. What is that down here in Kraykall? The early stages of the melee are chaotic. Yep, we're just gonna wreck everybody. Attack with speed. Our speed is undeniable. We are the fastest duelist in the north. Which probably doesn't amount to a whole lot because the north is all about strength. I believe. I feel like I can lift a small house. We are in fit condition. Jon Snow. He's honest and stressed, so he should be at 120. Speed. Attack with speed. Speed of hand, speed of mind. Accept. There we go. Excellent. That's over. After a fierce duel. Now, how are our levies looking? 22,000. Let's see. So our levies can still go up by another 5,000. So we're talking maybe 27k, maybe. Are we considered an exceptional military ruler? We are. And we can change our focus. Let's go to carousing. Assuming we want to get the socializer trait, and I kind of want to because... I mean, if our vassals really, really like us, they will give us more and more and more soldiers. But at the same time, though, making money is also really, really useful. And if we did rulership, we would get the chance of becoming a gardener or an administrator. If we did business, I don't know what we would get. We would get, like, trade setups, so we'd get a lot of fucking money. Which normally the North doesn't get a lot of money. But still, carousing could be so useful. It'll also reduce stress, but it also increases the chances of us becoming fat. Fuck it. I mean, it is our second highest stat, so let's go with that. We're going to carouse. How about we wait till the melee is over? Alright. It's all over now. Yes, win. The melee is over. Glory to me. Slow down the timer a little bit. Alright. Now. Nope. Invite Marjorie to carousing. And I'm thinking about inviting all of my vassals. Close Stark Targaryen relatives. No, fuck my relatives. Quarters of Winterfell. No, let's just leave it as... Oh, I have to invite... Oh, God damn it. Alright. Let's do our vassals twice. Myrcella is of age now. Not that it really matters. Could we force marry her to somebody? We could, if Jon Snow was a bastard. I recently found myself becoming friendly with Harlan. Yeah, I mean, we've had budding friendships for a while. He wants to get married. Yeah, let's set it up, man. I see now why you're not. How about we invite you to carousing instead, and then we can invite somebody. We can invite a female who could marry him. Let's see, she's 20. She's an herbologist. Interesting. Or Jarell. Let's invite Jarell. Have her marry Harlan. Okay. Oh yeah, gonna be turning up in the north. Turning up. Jon Snow, get down. Get down. The Stony Shore melee. That's nice. Jarell has joined us. Harlan! Brother, I have found someone for you to marry. She looks like your sister. What? You would dare not join? What is he doing? Master at Arms. Oh, he's training troops. All right. You would dare refuse an invitation to party with Jon Snow. What a madman. Has fucking winter ended yet? No, winter is staying around forever. That's annoying. Well, I mean, we'll be able to build quite the treasury while we're waiting to build stuff. It's inherited the Castle Dragon Tower. Oh, okay, she's got the flu. I thought it was something serious. I thought it was something serious like cancer. Because sometimes your characters get cancer really early, and it's considered pruning. The game prunes characters, which is unfortunate. Let's see, she got successful treatment. Nice. Hopefully she survives, because she is Marjorie after all. At age 37, your acquaintance Theodora Tyrell was killed in the middle of personal combat. Right. My house was cruelly dispossessed. House Stargaryen. It sounds familiar, but I'm not too familiar with your house. Nah, you're landless for a reason. I've grown increasingly attached to Marjorie, and though our marriage is merely a practical arrangement, I wonder if I've now come to love her. This is a marriage of love. Yes. Okay. Androw was he was drowned as a sacrifice, as was Harlan. A Vailman, as was Maladin. So yeah, Iron King Euron is throwing down the gauntlet. We have become best friends with Lord Jon, the Great Jon. Yes. Exactly what I wanted. I can't fight this time. I can't fight this time. We're in the middle of a feast. We're trying to party down, okay, guys? We can't carouse and fight in the melee at the same time. Come on, lose stressed. We got what do we get? We got something. Carouser. Wah. We actually did lose a little bit of Marshall, but that's fine. I think I've covered this in other episodes. 10 is over 10 in a stat is where you'd say like you're pretty decent at something when you're over 10. Over 20, now you're getting into like exceptional status as far as that stat goes. 30 and above is like it's just god tier. It's god tier. I've never seen something higher than 30 though. At least not for Game of Thrones. I have seen it for other mods though. Other mods. Euron Greyjoy has had Shade of the Evening removed from the treasury. Is he dead? Did he sell it? I don't know. I don't know where it went. Maybe he quit. Oh, you want to replace her log Cray Call? No. Been in the employ. Don't need any more quarters. Thank you very much. So our truce with the Iron Throne ends. 13-13. Oh, great. So we still have plenty of time. Yeah, Iron King Euron is killing everybody. Has accepted his peace offer. Good. Wait a minute. Has usurped the title Lordship of Hawthorne. Oh, so the Westermen Liberation Revolt has won. Ooh, Lord Quentin of Craykall. Lord Quentin. Yeah, so Craykall has been liberated. Interesting. I didn't think Euron Crow's Eye would actually lose. Is it because... Oh, I thought maybe Pike had been occupied. Interesting. So is winter all over Westeros now or something? It seems to be. How about in Dorne? Is it in Dorne? I don't see it. Doran is actually imprisoned by Lord Master Syrio of Silkhead. Interesting. Doran imprisoned by Lord Master Syrio of Silkhead. Silkhead's down here somewhere. He's imprisoned by one of his vassals. Click on that. Right. Oh, no, never mind. Silkhead is over in Lys. I'm guessing Lys slave-raided Dorne. I need to play as Lys one of these days. Lys is probably one of my more favorite of the free cities. Mainly because it's this big fucking island that sits off the coast. That's pretty sweet. But, well, it's going to be either Volantis or Lys. Lys I find to be the more simple of the free cities. Well, Tyrosh I don't really like to play as because of their, like, technicolored hair. Not a big fan of that. It makes it really difficult to determine what color your children's hair is going to be because it's not genetic. It's just random, ridiculous hair. The Mirror are kind of weird looking. They're kind of weird looking. Pentos. You think Pentos would be fine, but they also have the weird fucking hair. Bravos. Haven't played as Bravos. They seem somewhat normal as well. So maybe I need to give Bravos a try. But as with all free cities, they're all merchant republics. And the thing about merchant republics is... I, oddly enough, don't really like to rule. Like, I don't really... So when I'm playing as a feudal... kingdom, I want to be the king because you have the most freedom. But when you're playing as when I'm playing as a merchant republic, I like to be unlanded, but still a major family because what ends up happening is you get this little like estate that is not It's not landed, so it can't be taken from you. So you never really can lose, and you never really lose the status of a major house. So what you can do is, and I've done this before, whether playing as Volantis or as Lys, I'll just rule for whatever term limit I have, and I'll use the taxes to improve my personal mansion so that when inevitably I get replaced, I have this super developed personal mansion, whereas the AI tends not to develop that stuff, because houses can still fall, though. Like, if you have no more heirs, or if your family stops existing, then I guess the major houses get removed or some shit, or the most prominent families, as they're referred to as. But, I mean, it's kind of fun because it's super based around, like, trade and stuff like that. Unless you're playing as Volantis and you're playing as, like, the elephants or whatever party it is that expects war. I think that's either the lions or the elephants. Anyways, just smooth that over. Little digression. There we go. Queen Marcella has finished her education, has become a competent steward. I still think we should behead her, but we will see. Is she losing people over time? Because if she were losing soldiers, that'd be great. She's an average military ruler. Let's not do it. Is she in the Oubliette? She is under house arrest. Right. Lady Joanna. Oh, shit. Cersei has had more children. Alright. Good for her. But her, Queen Marcella is still in our dungeons, though. And we can actually kill her. And it would end the truce that we have with them. But at the same time, I kind of like them not being able to attack us. Is Marjorie pregnant yet? No, she's still not pregnant. What is wrong with this female? Interesting. Great. Apparently we're gonna become best friends with Iron King Euron, who wants to expand the world by conquest. If he decides to expand and take over the Iron Throne, he will become the most powerful king in Westeros. The Ironborn will have... They will have achieved what they wanted to... Now, that's kind of the weird thing, though, about the Ironborn is... I don't really see the point of taking all of Westeros, because... in my humble opinion, the strongest position that the Ironborn can be in is when they rule the Iron Isles and they can raid all of Westeros at will, and the kings of Westeros don't have navies. That's the strongest position that the Ironborn can be in. Granted, I've never tried conquering all of Westeros as the Ironborn, because essentially what ends up happening is you get access to all the levies, so you can raid overseas with enormous armies, which if that's what you want to do, that's great. But I don't really see the point of it. You're still just raiding. You just now have to travel farther to raid. And you can only raid Essos and beyond. You can no longer raid in Westeros. And you'll be dealing with non-stop fucking revolts. So, I mean, I don't know. I've never tried it. I probably should give it a try, though, just to see what that'd be like. Anyways, building up our realm. Building up our realm. 3,000 more men. 3,500? Yes. King Jon, certain valuable artifacts that are rightfully the property of House Lannister currently are being held unjustly. You celibate boar. You arbitrary celibate. That scheming false knight will get nothing from me. I'd like to see you demand things from us. You will get nothing. His threats were empty, Craven. He is a coward. Now, I thought he was going to get an option to actually become, or a chance to become a coward. I was approached by Sir Nicholas Saul. We will convert him through theological debate. Excellent. He's accepted Iron King. Okay, Iron King, you're holy shit. Franklin Footley was broken on the wheel. Leighton Hightower was drowned. Meredith Crane was hanged. Oh shit. Well, I mean, he is dealing with them as ruthlessly as you can imagine Iron King Euron actually doing that. So I guess it is pretty. He's gonna have fuck tons of titles. No, he doesn't. He usurped the title lordship of Old Town. Yeah, I mean, okay. Then did he just give it out instantly? Like, what is? He's getting all these titles, and yet he's not getting any of the demesne over here. Interesting. Lord Paramount Harris the Knight. Oh, great. Now he's named an Ironborn, ruler of the Reach. Oh, god damn it. I mean, we could go to war with no, let's not. I was gonna say, we could go to war with Iron King Euron, but we can't. Do we have a non-aggression pact with him? No, we have to have a valid Casus Belli. Well, I mean, is Marjorie ever gonna get claims on the Reach? I don't know. Lord Reaver Garland now. Oh, God. Let's see. You are ruler of everything. You are ruler of everything, sir. Yeah, he's named House Harlaw, ruler, overlord of the Reach. Great. Fucking great. So, Craycall, you wanna join us? You wanna join us? No, you don't wanna join us. Alright, that's fine. We could claim Craycall for, never mind, we can't. The guards drag Myrcella Lannister up from her cell and throw her at your feet. I've come for justice by right of birth and blood. I demand trial by combat. Lord Commander Meryn Trant will be my warrior. I mean, we could duel him. Yeah, we could try to duel him. Fine set of armor in fit condition. It would be a close fucking duel, but I think that's a bad idea. I really don't want to risk Jon Snow right now because he doesn't have any kids. He's such a good guy, and Rickon here is a little shit. He's a little shit who won't let us arrange a marriage for him, or even help him. Fucking stupid boy. But Sansa, Amanda Arryn. Okay. Is she attractive? No. Damn. Let's select somebody to stand with the king, or we can just say no. Let's just say no. I like her in the dungeons. I like her in the dungeons. My house was cruelly dispossessed. Yeah, you're a Craycall. Who are you married to? A Silent Sister? Sir Desmond Craycall is married to a Lannister, and you give birth to more Craycalls. Do we have land for you? We do. Yeah, but I don't want to give the Dreadfort to you guys. I want to give the Dreadfort to a Stark. I don't have lands I can grant you. Grant him the Lordship of Ethering. Okay, now that's a bit different. Ethering is a part of the High Lordship of the Dreadfort. Now, I know we were going to give the Dreadforts to the future son, or future sons of King Jon, but I mainly thought about giving the Dreadfort and the High Lordship of the Dreadfort to a Stark, and having another Stark inherit Winterfell. But now we have Ethering as well. I don't know, we haven't had many kids with Marjorie as is. So, do we want to give a Craycall Ethering? I mean, now, why would we reward a Craycall? Well, because Sir Loud the Strongboar has been a leal and able servant. But we shouldn't reward you. We should reward Sir Lyle with land. We should give him Ethering for his good, solid service to the crown. Because I don't want Sir Lyle to leave. He's married to a Lannister as well. I know we have a blood feud with the Lannisters, but this one is one of the good ones. Or maybe we reserve land for No, I think we should reserve land for Northerners. Sorry. Can't do it. Can't do it. And Winter's still in Winterfell, yeah. Is crossing over? No. Still waiting. Alright, now it should be gone. Nope. It'll end right now. It'll end right now. Lord Aegon Darkdell has died of mysterious circumstances. Yeah, I don't know. There's all sorts of crazy shit happening in the Reach right now. The poor Reach people are being super oppressed by Iron King Euron. Oh, well. Oh, well for them. Anyways, more carousing. More carousing. Can't invite our sister. Can't invite Rickon. He's a child, that's why. Alright. Well, let's just go ham this time, and we're going to invite everybody. I want to get Socializer as soon as possible, and this seems to be the fastest way to do that. Do we need a Maester? Known plots, kill King John, Sir Jon O'Slint. Oh, you son of a bitch. And you will not end the plot because, oh, well, he's got a lot of kids. Where did he get these kids from? Oh, okay. Adulterous affairs. That's where he got it from. All right, well, I need to end this episode here. Jon Snow is well on his way to becoming a paragon of society, of diplomacy, making lots of friends, still waiting to have kids with Marjorie. I don't know why this is taking so long. It's Marjorie, of all people. We are independent. We are building up our levies. We have the queen in our dungeons. We can kill her at any time, assuming that the game doesn't teleport her out of our dungeons. And once we kill her, our truce will expire, which then I think Shireen Baratheon would take over. Baron Baratheon, okay. And then we would be able to press our claim for the Iron Throne. But we don't have much in the way of strong allies. So we're currently trying to become friends with Iron King Euron. Not sure if it's a good idea or not. We could betroth Princess Arsa Greyjoy to Rickon, which would give Iron King Euron a reason to ally with us, but I don't know if he would want to actually help us take over the Iron Throne, because then we would become an enormous threat to him. He may very well march on the Iron Throne himself with his 60,000 men. She has 90,000, so Iron King Euron is an enormous threat right now. I don't really know how the rest of the people feel about... Myrcella has strong allies in the Westerlands and the Stormlands, though. And maybe even... Oh, yeah, and Peter Baelish. Oh, yeah, Peter Baelish, too, with Riverlands. Not so much the Vale. Not so much the Vale. And we don't really have any children that we can betroth to Lord Paramount Robert. I'm surprised he's even alive. Normally he dies off way earlier than this. But, ladies and gentlemen, our plans for the future will have to wait till the next episode. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share the video. Be sure to tune in Wednesday, 12 p.m. for the next live stream. I have been the Golden Joeblivion. This has been King Jon III of the House Stargaryen. And until next time, I will see you all later.